Hey Cardfighters, Chris here from Vanguard Central, bringing you our Thavas deck. This is like a really silly build. Just want to add something new, add some fun into the Aquaforce. And so we'll get started with the deck. The deck starter is the Thavas, the new Thavas starter, so it's really good. Once you get going with your stride plays, you're able to grab a Thavas from the deck as an extra attacker, as well as returning it back into the hand for stride fodder next turn. Or say you didn't ride Thavas, you're going to be able to ride him and get your plays going. For the grade 3s, we have 4 Thavas. Probably shouldn't run less than 4 Thavas in a Thavas build, but that's just our opinions. Very good, gets a little bit extra control. The cards your opponent loses from the field, they're going to be forced to drop cards from hand, which kind of synergizes with Aquaforce's pressure. We have 3 Skyros. This card's going to be really good for those control matches, and kind of his on-ride ability is going to help you get Thavas, get stride fodders, keep those plays going, so really good card. And he's going to kind of hint into the silly nature of the deck, which is resist. With that Chaos Breaker, kind of Link Joker, control clans on the rise, looking to come at set 5. As silly as this deck may be, it may be a very good choice coming up. Going in the grade 2s, we have the 4 Adelaide, getting that really easy restand when you call it, and you can always intercept her away, so she won't be a problem later. And that free restand, already being at 11k for both attacks, is going to be very useful and going to help you hit those really good numbers. And then we have 4 Milos, and now you're like, oh man, these guys went way too ham on resist. Why are you running a Legion guy? His only skill is Legion and resist, but we don't even have Legion in this deck. But let's just go crazy with resist. That way your opponent will never be able to lock you. They'll never be able to put your card stack to the bottom. They'll never be able to retire you. You'll basically be invincible, right? Not really, but you kind of get the idea, right? Let's go full resist. We got 3 Shamu soldiers. Pretty good card. He's going to become 11k attacker on that exactly second wave, and even more resist. Your opponent's going to be like, man, he's got so many resists, what am I supposed to do? How do I win if I can't, touch his cards? So that's it with the grade 2s. We got for the grade 1s, 4 perfect guards. They don't have resist perfect guards, else we would be running them. 4 stride fodders, just to keep those stride plays going. Unfortunately, they don't have resist, so never ever call it to the field. We got 4 Melania, more resist, more frustration for your opponent. It's also going to be draw power for the deck, so just in case they somehow kill your cards, you're going to be able to draw into more resist units. Your opponent will be crying as they realize the futility of trying to control your board. And lastly, we have 2 Orthia, even more resist, just in case.
Why can't I choose his cards?
Yeah. Why can't I choose his cards? Downfall of the deck, obviously, like Diablo. Yeah. Don't play against Shadow Paladin players with this deck, guys. That's gonna be bad news. Enter the scoop phase. Orthia is gonna help you hit those extra attack battles, when you don't have Adelaide, so that's very good. In all seriousness, but not really seriousness, more resist never fails.
Resistness.
Yeah.
I would scoop after first attack.
For the triggers, we got a pretty generic 4 heal, 4 draw, and 8 crit, with 4 of them being the Thavas crit, just to help filter through the deck and add a little bit more power to the Vanguard attack. Lastly, for the strides, we're going with 4 Commander Thavas, gonna set up that GB2 early, get attacks going from the back row. Obviously, they won't be able to target anything, so you can get attacks going from anywhere without having to worry. And then the 4 Lambros for that game finishing power we all know and either love if you play it, hate if you are against it. I hope you liked our, Thavas' Rebel, his measly resistance against the almighty Blue Waves and Blue Storm decks. Put together a resistance so they can't target all his rear guards. Hope you like the deck profile. Threw in the Shamu there, just a shout out because he looks really cool. He also has a little buddy there helping him if you didn't notice. Give us any comments down below. Do you like this ridiculously resisty deck profile? Do you think it actually has potential maybe when Chaos Breaker Dragon is going to come out? Or do you think this is just ridiculous and we should never make a deck profile with this much resist ever again?
I want to play it. It's
Yeah.
irresistible.
Oh, the irresistible deck profile. Comment down below if you can resist, can't resist commenting. Give us a thumbs up. We know you can't resist that. And they're just coming to me now. And as always, subscribe for more content. Thank you guys. Vanguard Central out.